Alright, there we go. Welcome back, folks, to Y Caliber. I'm your guide, Matt. We're playing Dragon Age RPG with our GM, Jared. We've also got our friends, Mike, Feral.
For a second there, I was like, oh no, did I get disconnected or something?
Now we've got Mike, Feral, and Steve today. And we have just beaten some blood crows and crawled across a log to the other side of a stream. On our way to see Mythalin, the wonderful Mythalin of Oz. And of course, you guys didn't hear any of that, but I just gave them a recap and an introduction to us all. So let's get going.
Excellent.
We killed the birds, we, got across the log, now it's time to go see Mythalin,
Yep.
right?
Sure. Okay, so, past the ravine, you guys keep heading through the woods. The path is fairly straightforward at this point, although it's overgrown in places because this really isn't someplace. This really doesn't get frequented very often. You're in the depths of the Brazilian forest, and you eventually come across let's see how they describe this. A narrow valley at the end of which is the ruins of an ancient stone keep. Only the first floor of it is intact, and it is lacking a roof and largely filled with rubble, some of which has been cleared away to reveal a stone staircase leading down into the darkness.
Are there a series of bridges to get to it?
There are no bridges.
Thank God.
You're across the only bridge.
Whew. Makes you wonder how they drag.
The other is you'll cross them when you come to them.
Makes you wonder how they get out of here when they go on their raiding parties. Do they just jump over that chasm? I wonder. Amik says apparently to himself.
No, they probably have some really nice bridge that they wheel out, and they just leave the log behind so that they can sit there and laugh at everyone that tries to cross it.
Maybe there's some type of underground exit.
That would probably be wise.
An elf underground, that's so funny.
Okay.
If only our Resta was here, he'd be laughing with me.
Alright, so do you guys head in?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess.
In we go.
Down into the dark.
And Niram received initiative.
Oh, what dark days. Where an elf will go underground, where a dwarf dare not.
Okay, this next
Ghosts.
map is a little bit weird because I couldn't really make it in Map Tools, so I had to kind of import a picture from the PDF that Steve got me, and it was very tiny. So hopefully,
I'm looking forward to this.
Hopefully this is all workable for everybody. So you're probably going to have to scroll in once I force you all to come to me.
You also need to make it visible.
I did make it visible.
All right. Then you also have to center us on your view, because it's way over to the right.
Right. Center players on current view. Did that work?
Yes, it did.
Sure did.
Okay.
I'll let you know in a second.
The Lost Keep.
Alright.
Is it dark in here?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Great, this is the perfect opportunity for Kenneth to... Oh, on.
I'm glad that Mumble cut that out.
The perfect opportunity for Canes to wah, 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 wah.
Thank you, Charlie Brown.
So, anyone bring a
torch? No.
some type of light that doesn't involve fire?
That doesn't involve fire? I don't have any means like that.
How do you get light without fire? That's stupid.
Magic.
Does your spell whisk
Well, that's
light
heresy.
away?
Spell Wisp isn't a light source,
Aw,
but I'm going to cast it anyway.
that's
Just
probably a good idea.
Just to make him feel better.
What does that thing even do anyway?
What's that? Spell Wisp?
Yeah.
Boost self-esteem.
It increases his spell power by 1.
Oh,
See? It does.
It does, in fact, kind of.
It's his little friend, like Navi, except less annoying.
well, I do have torches, plural, but I sword and board. Raylan's two-hand, and so is Amek. So, and
Yeah, this
usually
party has
Candace
his
is-
hands
Amek
full.
can wield his staff one-handed.
Mm.
He just can't. He can't use it as a staff one-handed, but he can
No.
shoot arcane bolts.
Well, then I guess you're a torch bitch.
Giving our mage the light source, which will make him the center. It's like a bright red target on him.
Okay with that.
Um,
Did we take a breather between scenes, or are we?
Yes. Yeah, you guys could take a breather, but you walked for like an hour or 2.
Breather.
I guess a breather doesn't give me mana. Oh well. We're low on mana, guys. Don't get shot too much.
Will do.
Sage advice.
If only we'd stopped for that 10-minute break like I asked.
If only. You're getting a little poppy there.
Me?
Yeah,
It's
Might
fine
be the-
now.
you're fine now. It was just when you were talking there for a second about taking the 10-minute.
Yeah. If only we'd taken a 10-minute break. Alright, let's roll.
All right. Move down the stairs into the basement of the ancient, smashed furniture and broken, decaying weapons litter the floor. There was a battle here long ago. That much is clear. In the darkness, you can just make out the bones of the dead, but they do not rest gently. You can see 3 skeletons staring at you. Their sockets empty, but their hate palpable. This keep has guardians still, and they will defend.
Well, I guess we better leave then.
Yeah, let's go.
And that's when you roll initiatives.
All right, initiative it is.
Wong.
Oh my goodness.
All right, they're all hit.
Someday I'll have an initiative higher than Tay.
That's the best initiative I've ever
Oh,
had.
not terrible initiative for once.
Too bad you can't get stun points on initiative.
Yeah, and just add them to make my initiative higher. That'd be great.
Okay. Just forgot something.
Let's take him out.
For once, Amek is properly in the back line.
Yeah. Thank goodness for doors. Or stairs.
Wow, Amek would be first. Did Kenneth not roll? Wow, Kenneth just rolled a really crap initiative.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Really crap
What
initiative
happened there?
that's still better than any initiative I've rolled otherwise.
Okay. One of the skeletons, the first skeleton to move up, none of them are wearing armor, but they're all armed, and they're all armed differently.
Huh.
So the first skeleton that moves up comes up into the stairs with you guys.
Shit, if there was a mage skeleton, it'd be like a mirror party fight.
And
He
he's
said,
he
standing
has-
right next to the mage.
He's carrying a gleaming, incredibly sharp-looking greatsword that does not look. It's not some mundane, rusty piece of crap.
I respect his tenacity in caring for his weapon across all these centuries.
And that really doesn't seem to be the case. And he attacks near him with his greatsword.
Bring it. He brought it.
Oof, he does bring it.
He brought it.
He did bring it.
It's been brought.
So what you're saying is that things have been brought here.
Luckily, he rolled crap for damage. And Niram's mail is able to blunt most of the impact. But you notice that the sword itself actually, it almost cuts through your armor. Whatever
Horrible.
it is, it's sharper and harder. It's harder than steel.
Does that mean it like reduces it by
No,
half?
not right now.
Okay.
You're okay at the moment. But you notice some of the links are a little have been sheared through,
Alarming.
like neatly, not like bashed through, but like that blade is sharp. Amek.
Okay. Man, I wish I wasn't low on mana. It's the perfect opportunity. Though no one has any armor, so it doesn't matter. I am going to attack the bow skeleton with a magic missile.
Wrong game.
I call it what I want.
Can wait? That's
I don't know if I can reach him.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16 tiles, I think, or 16 yards.
Yeah, that's the extreme range of arcane lance.
Okay, so long range. I believe if you're shooting at your maximum range, you have a penalty.
Do I?
I've really had this happen before. Yeah, with a proper ranged weapon, which this counts as, I believe. Yes, you have -2 penalty to hit.
Man. Alright, I'm going to take an aim action.
Okay.
That still ended up working out, even with the penalty of 1. Alright. Am I alone now?
And spell points. Or stun points, rather.
Yes, you get 2 stun points. Yes.
Okay. Let me see here.
So you could knock prone, you could mighty blow.
I am going to attempt to disarm.
You can't.
Oh no, it's
you
melee.
can't use
Right, that's only melee.
It'd be
Okay.
cool if it wasn't, but that's not how it's set up.
Yeah. You'd think it would work with a magic blast, but I am going
You'd
to do a and do a mighty blow.
Okay.
Wow,
Oof.
that was terrible.
Okay, Amek's blast of arcane power shoots brilliantly across the room, smashing into the skeleton carrying the bow. It stumbles, but the horrible thing remains on its feet. Abomination though it is. Roland.
Abomination!
Well, actually, it's not really an abomination. Technically, it's
It's just the skeleton. I mean, hey.
Yeah. No, because I mean, abomination is a specific thing.
It's a non-proper noun abomination.
Yeah, so it's a small A. Well, it is inhabited by a demon.
Thanks,
Okay,
Obama
so.
Nation.
Alright, so Roland, you are in the back rank, but you can
Yes.
screw your allies without penalty, so whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so your minor action is to move up.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will attack the skeleton.
Okay.
Great sword enemy.
This is
Yeah.
a lot nicer than yours.
It's really evidently pissing Roland off.
You miss.
So much so that he can't focus on fighting. He's just too
Blades clash
distracted.
against
Yeah.
each other. You know, and the skeleton forces yours away, and you notice that there's now a gouge dug out of the edge of your sword.
Oh man.
Candace.
Damn.
There's a terrifying skeleton right in front of you.
Yeah, I think first thing I'm gonna do is shoot it in the face.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to try and sneak past and maybe backstab someone? It's never been used?
I'm trying to think about the.
Something you have a Bennett bonus to do?
Well, I'm also thinking about the skeleton with the sword and the shield, and the one with the bow, and stepping out there. That's the only thing I'm thinking of.
And Matt goes, in fact, I've heard of these amazing curved blades from the east that are way superior to these iron clubs we use.
They're folded
Oh, yeah.
thousands of times.
Like laundry. They call them laundry swords.
Oh. He really wants me to use that backstab, but I don't want to step out there with those skeletons right now.
I'm sure you
How
could
do you
sneak up on that
backstab
guy.
something that doesn't have flesh, anyways? It's like,
By-
oh, slip the knife between the ribs.
The point is
Oh.
more that they're not able to properly defend against the attack.
Yeah,
Well-
backstab is more of a misnomer than it's more of a sneak attack.
Thank you for ruining the joke, all of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is Spinal Tap.
Yeah, okay.
So what are you gonna do?
I'll make Jared happy. Go for the
Well, then
backstab.
dangerously, we have 2 rogues in the party, and nobody's done a single backstab yet.
I'll go for the backstab.
Okay, so first, well, I guess yeah, you move as part of it. Oh, can you even move far enough to get?
I just want to go to like there.
You
right?
can't. You cannot backstab him. You're adjacent. You start adjacent to him. To backstab, you'd have to move out and go after the sword and shield skeleton.
She just backstabs Roland instead.
Can't. She's adjacent to him. She can't.
Oh,
You
sorry.
you can't backstab a target you start the turn adjacent to.
Backstab him figuratively.
Yet eventually there's an ability you can get called bluff that will let you do that. But right now you have to not start adjacent to your target.
Well, it will make him happy, though, so I will sneak out to him.
Stab it in the back.
And I will stab him in the back. Class feature again. Alright, I need to win an opposed test of stealth versus perception.
Right.
Okay.
So roll good.
Clicking stealth. I get a bonus of 2 from the cloak.
Yes.
I don't think it noticed you.
I'm pretty sure I win that one.
Yeah. So with the power of the spider silk cloak, she actually moves. She blends completely in with the darkness, sneaking up on the unsuspecting sword and shield bearing skeleton. This close, you notice that while its shield is very, very nice looking, it's actually carved with kind of a stylized ram with large horns. Its sword is a rusty piece of shit.
Nice.
No, it's
Well-
not nice. That's the whole point. God.
So now you make an attack check. You have +2 to hit and plus 1d6 damage.
Okay.
It's really
Let's do
gonna
it.
happen.
All right, you don't hit it.
Oh, God.
Anticlimactic.
Yeah, you don't beat his defense.
Oh
So you
dear.
slash at it with your dagger, but it notices you at the last second, and its shield gets in the way. You notice that it's kind of clumsy with the shield too.
It's not spec'd for this.
Ah.
It's actually a mage.
Ah.
It's okay, Kenneth.
I know. Is that my turn?
Yes, that's yeah.
It's that stinking button. Basic grounds.
There is no end turn on ours. It's Jared's got to do it.
Huh?
Ending turns.
Yes, Skeleton Sword and Shield. It's now his turn.
Oh, great! It's like, oh, hey, hello!
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it slashes at you with its ugly rusty longsword. It actually screams a horrible sound out of its gaping empty maw, despite the fact that it lacks any way to actually do that.
God, it's Kesha.
Oh,
Oh, no!
Oh, dang.
okay.
Oh yeah!
So let's see, it has 4 stun points. What's it gonna do?
Said to myself, okay, I'll make Jared happy.
So it's gonna use Mighty Blow.
I said, maybe I'll do a backslap for him.
It's gonna use Mighty Blow. So it's basically doing great sword damage.
Oh, great!
Oh,
Bye-bye.
12 damage, but your armor eats 4 of that, so only 8 gets through.
Only 8.
And with its remaining
Look on the bright side.
with its remaining two stun points, it skirmishes you. It actually hits you with the shield, and you're thrown much further than you would have been normally.
Oh, great!
So it actually skirmishes you 4 squares.
Ow!
Right back to
quick.
where you started.
No,
Fly over Rellen's head.
over there.
Quick, check in. You can become the mayor of this place. Yeah? 4 square.
Yeah, it was worth
Uh-huh.
a lap. I got it.
There you go. All right.
Mm,
Little. So yeah, so you guys all see Kenneth slash at this thing, miss as it like just barely manages to get its shield up at her. Then it shanks her with its rusty longsword and whacks her with the shield, and she goes flying way farther than she should have.
Near him, slowly nodding as Rellen's just.
Skeleton with the bow. Bow skeleton does not like Amek.
Yeah, well, Amek doesn't like bow skeleton either.
So the bow skeleton takes a
Match
draws
made
its
in
bow
heaven.
and takes a shot at Amek.
Amek, hide behind Roland!
And misses Amek.
But it's
Arrow
Roland!
goes wide and clatters
Roland
against the
casually
stairs.
knocks it out of the air. Oh.
Near
Amek.
him up.
Amek catches
Alright.
the arrow. What?
I was like, what? What? Huh? How'd that happen? The point got stuck in his beard.
How did you catch How did you catch that? Oh, I saw that coming a mile away.
All right.
Lincoln?
Well, let's make sure that this greatsword dude cannot hit the mage. I'm not going to move. And I'll not use an aim action, which is going to be my downfall, I'm sure. Because I'm going to save it for something else, but I will strike it with my bastard sword.
Okay, so you're going after the greatsword skeleton?
You know?
Okay.
Yep.
We've all seen what great swords can do.
You hit.
Thank God.
Barely. You have no stun points, though. Ouch.
Oh, what's
dear.
the sudden damage boost in Niram Land?
I think that might be his... Well, bastard swords are 2d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2d6 plus 1, yeah.
Like, it's not
Two
like...
damage?
The damage between, like...
2 damage?
That's the wrong button.
Their armor's that high?
Yes.
It's like, we're
That's
not
pretty
going to win this fight.
No, they have no armor at all. I'm sorry. No, there actually isn't that huge of a gap between like the one-handed swords and the two-handed swords. I know it seems that way, but they can actually hit pretty hard.
Yeah, I just hadn't seen Nero doing that much damage until this session for whatever reason.
Well, the Greatsword Skeleton is up. It's going to attack Nero.
Okay.
Clash
So
of
it
Titans.
swings that brilliantly shining sword at him.
Shield up! Shield up!
Not high enough.
It hits. Luckily for him, it doesn't get any stun points.
Yeah.
It hits
Oh.
really hard.
Ow. My
So
body.
11 to that
Oh
gets
dear.
Yeah, he's not messing around. Okay. Amek. You
Oh,
just
dear.
watched. So not only has Kaneth been batted aside like a fly by the skeleton with the shield, the greatsword one is just taking a big chunk at Nero. Blood
Well,
spurts out all over the place. It's disgusting.
yeah, Amek is thoroughly disgusted, but he is going to attempt to... Now, there are two people who I could heal here.
Yes.
Well,
It's like
with
Sophie's choice.
my guess, and this is a real big guess, would probably be that the Great Sword is probably going to be taken out by Roland. Probably.
Yeah, we'd hope.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I may as well heal Kaneth, who's out there in the midst of it.
Yeah.
So Amek is going to, seeing as we're in a dusty environment, send a healing vibration through the walls to attempt to bolster Kaneth yet again.
Kaneth is not sure how she feels about that, I'm sure. What the hell? Alright. Okay, so roll your spellcraft check. Your spellpower check. Yeah. Roll your magic check. Whatever it is.
That one. Oh man, I got doubles!
You did, and you beat the target number.
I know,
So you have a stun point.
which I can't use, because the only thing I can do with that is puissant casting, which doesn't help.
It really doesn't.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to spend 2 MP, 2 mana on this. Gotta start rationing more.
Okay. Well, I mean, dropping like the full thing on her when she only needs 8 might be over.
Yeah, that worked out.
Okay, so Kaneth, you regain 7 hit points
Woohoo!
from the incredible healing powers of Amek Fane, completely legitimate magician.
Well, he is legitimately a magician. He's just
Roland.
not. Legitimately,
Okay,
you know.
I will aim this time
Okay.
and attack the Greatsword Skeleton.
Okay. You hit.
Huzzah! You hit quite hard.
So the skeleton is struck, and the blow actually just suddenly shatters to pieces, dropping in a clatter.
Good.
That's more like
Good.
it.
And the blade hits the floor and just kind of sits there,
Temptingly.
shining. That's your turn.
Oh, shiny.
Shimmers.
Kaneth.
I bet I could tape it to my staff.
You know what? I'm a stickler for punishment.
Okay.
We're gonna sneak back up to him.
Okay. Roll it.
Stealth
As long as-
bonus 2.
Amek will just keep healing me no matter how much I screw up. It's perfect.
Oh, great!
Okay.
Yep, you sneak up on him.
Somehow.
Amazingly, actually.
That's
She blends with the shadows.
that's an amazing cloak.
It
It
is.
really is.
You hit,
Ah!
so you do an extra 1d6 damage.
Dice 1.
Okay. Not all of your damage gets through.
Of course it doesn't. Ah!
Wait, was
What?
that correct damage? I guess it could be, but you added the extra d6, right?
Yep.
Huh.
That's been a really
I'm-
sad roll.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's... Is it strength for damage or light... or dex with light blades? I think it's strength. Which might be what's getting her.
Yeah, she'd be doing a
Or just-
2d6 plus
or
2,
just
which
really bad rolls.
it was, terrible rolls.
I do have strength 1, but that's about it there.
Okay, well, Kenneth, you shank him. You do hurt him. But now it's his turn.
Yeah, well.
He feels bad.
Ah!
But not that bad.
Okay.
This is the last time I do anything to help him or make him feel better.
Alright, so again, it slashes you with its sword, the rusty blade. Only
Probably
4 of
got
the damage
tetanus
gets through
now.
your armor. And then on the backswing, it once again hammers you with its shield, using all 3 of its stun points on skirmish. And so you go south 3 squares.
Doesn't it double up?
No, I'm sorry, you go south 6 squares.
No.
Or so, yeah, you go south 3 squares. Wait, let me try. Yeah, so he can move you 6 squares actually. So you go all the way down by the bow guy.
He just looks down. Hello.
Yeah.
He's gonna finish you off. Shot to the ground.
She's not prone.
Oh.
She's just knocked around.
Maybe try not doing that next time, Kenneth.
I felt a driving force to stab him.
So the bone
Sneakily.
skeleton has an elf in front of him.
It's
And
true.
he's going to try
Sometimes
and
an elf
shoot her with
woman
an
just
arrow.
needs to stab a man. It happens.
He does not sell. She does not shoot her with an arrow. The arrow goes wide. Her reflexes are too good.
This time.
Near him, there
Ah.
are bones on the stairs and a shiny greatsword.
Well,
And a
clearly
dude
I
with a
stooped to
really
pick it up.
What? What?
No, I'm not doing all of that.
What?
Destiny's wheel is averted.
Titanic crashes into this place. Lost
No,
Keep.
I'm gonna move over there, and then I'm going to smack the sword and board dude with my sword.
Okay.
And bored.
I think the reason we weren't seeing as much damage from near him before is that he normally just hits things with his shield.
That's the
It's
other thing.
true.
He's doing a lot
Oh,
of
terrible.
you don't hit him. I'm sorry.
Terrible.
It's a clash of blades. He gets his shield up in the way. It's a very nice shield. It actually has the same kind of gleam to it as the greatsword.
For a moment there, I was pretty sure you were going to say my horns, because there's a ram on it.
No,
Never mind.
that would be weird. Skeleton greatsword is dead, so he doesn't get to do anything. Amic Fane.
Alright. Well. By God, I'm going to get some use out of this spell wisp.
Alright.
So I'm going to cast Stone Fist at the sword and shield skeleton.
Okay.
Actually, I can just shoot it at the bow skeleton, can't I?
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
$20.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so you succeed on your spellcasting test.
And 5 spell points. 5
Alright, so
stun
what's your-
points.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, what was your question?
Nope, sorry. Yeah, you have, yeah. What are you gonna do with your stun points?
Well, I think first... No, wait. No, we have to see... Let's see. We've got 5 spell points,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to use Skillful Casting
Okay.
with 2 of them
Right.
to reduce the mana cost by 1.
Okay.
So it'll be 2 mana.
Right.
And I'm going to use 3 points of Puissant Casting
Okay,
to
so you're gonna max
increase
out
the spell power by 3 plus the 1 from the spell Wisp.
So what's your spell power though?
My spell power is, let's see. Where is my spell power? Come back here. I am blind right now. I can't. It's 13. So add 4 to that, so it's 17.
Okay, 17. However, Constitution Stamina is one of the few focuses they have.
Of course it is.
But he does not succeed.
Huzzah.
So, the bow skeleton takes 1d6 plus your magic rating piercing damage, not that he has any armor.
Mm-hmm.
Please roll. Roll as the damage.
Okay, I think I just have to roll this old-fashioned way.
You could set it up as an attack.
I could. Alright, so
So
that'll be
that's-
8.
8? Okay. Well, you also knock him prone, but it doesn't matter. I think. Oh, no, wait, no. Yeah, it does matter.
It matters.
It matters just barely. So, a chunk of stone tears up out of the floor, subordinated to Amek's will, and hurls across the room at the bow-wielding skeleton, knocking it flat on its bony ass. Right on its coccyx.
I'm going to use my minor to move 1 step.
Okay.
Get a better view of the room.
Alright. Roll on.
Okay, I will drop my current sword like a bad habit and pick up the shiny new one.
Okay, that's a minor.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was in my family
Yeah.
for generations.
It was.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have a very shiny greatsword.
Yes, very nice. Take a couple of test swings, and I'll charge the skeleton that Niram is fighting.
Okay. Add an extra 1 to your hit. To your attack roll.
Extra 1, okay.
Yes. On top of the... You get 1 from the charge. Add another 1. Okay,
And
you
I
get through
get-
its defense,
Yeah.
and somehow get 6 stun points.
Oh my god.
Okay, what are you gonna do with your 6 stun points?
Can I blow all 6 on something amazing?
Lethal blow for 2d6 extra damage.
Is that 6?
It's 5 actually.
It's 5. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do lethal blow.
All right. So you roll 2 extra dice of damage.
Yeah.
Why?
And if he survives, I guess I'll skirmish him or something.
Okay.
So what's that, like 5d6 plus strength?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is ludicrous.
You could also use also, by the way, because of the keenness of the blade, you can spend that 1 remaining point on pierce armor, which would reduce its armor rating to 0.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Jared, I'm just calling it right now. You're so going to regret dropping the price on Pierce Armor for him.
I know.
Damn!
Okay, everybody else can go home.
It's like seriously a Zatoichi thing where Raylan just makes this clean cut and the
Yeah,
scene flashes
yeah.
to another. Yeah.
Basically. and it just kind of flops down on the ground in two halves, and then those kind of break apart.
Oh, that was obscene.
It's the shield kind of doesn't actually bounce or anything, it just kind of hits and sits there, whereas the sword kind of hits and clatters. Bony forearm still sitting in the handholds of the shield.
Gross.
Kenneth, you're up. There is a
Okay.
prone skeleton standing lying there next to you, who tried to shoot
Stab
you
it.
with an arrow. Okay. You hit. You get 2 stun points.
Woo!
Okay, let's see, his armor's 0.
Yeah.
There's like 1 hit
Um,
point left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kick him in the shin.
What I'm gonna do is use. I was gonna say I'll use both points of skirmish, so when I hit him, he goes skittering across the.
Okay. All right. Is that what you're gonna do? Roll your damage.
Why not?
Roll your damage. You still kill him.
Yeah, but now he's like skittering across the floor.
Yeah, you
all
like
of-
jab him right through the head, shattering the skull, and then boot the remains. So bones just sort of spread out everywhere.
Vengeance.
That's not the one I had to get vengeance on.
But that one was already dead.
Well, the other skeletons had some nice equipment. This one doesn't. It just has a crappy bow and really crappy arrows.
Well, I'm still gonna take some freaking arrows because I need them.
All right. I mean, they're usable. They're just old.
Yeah.
It's the same thing they say
So
about Betty
that's-
White.
That's the end of. Whoa!
Oh, ho, ho.
Wow.
Wink, wink.
We're working blue tonight. All right. So that's the end of the combat.
I have a question about that shield.
Yes. What about it?
What type of shield is it?
It's a heavy shield.
Woohoo!
Almost like the GM made it intentionally for someone.
Surely not. All right,
Yeah,
so
it's
it
a
gives
heavy
a
shield.
right.
It's actually, it feels lighter than it is, which is strange. But yeah, it feels quite light, actually.
I like it. +1 armor rating too, huh?
Yes.
Amik staggers over to one of these broken benches and just sort of collapses, winded despite not having moved much.
In fact, those of you who are handling these items can make cunning checks, please.
Cunning, eh?
Yep.
I don't know anything.
And this would actually be a great time to
Full
have
solid snake on his sword.
This would be a great time to have Smug's character here. Okay, Rilon, you think the sword and the shield might be made out of silverite?
Ooh.
So basically, right now you're holding in your hands more money than you've ever had in your entire life.
Nice.
The sword is sort of carved with Tevinter runes along the blade. It's the Gleaming Blade, a silverite two-handed sword. It is indestructible by normal means. Has a +1 to hit, reduces cost of the pierce armor stun to 1 SP from 2 SP. Niram's shield is the Shield of the Ram, although obviously you wouldn't know what it's called, but that's what it's called.
It's got a picture of a ram on it.
It has a picture, a very stylized picture of a ram, like the horns are overemphasized over the rest of the head, and it looks kind of like tribally, kind of cool.
I dig it.
It's a Silverite heavy shield. It is also indestructible. It gives you +1 armor rating on top of the normal effects of a heavy shield, and it doubles the effect of any skirmish stunt used to move an enemy.
Interesting.
So if you skirmish yourself, it doesn't do anything, but if you skirmish an enemy, it doubles the effect.
Right. I just need to get over the thing there, like where in DD4E, when you're playing a tank, you want them next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are plenty of opportunities in which knocking someone away with a shield bash is perfectly useful, even for the tank.
Indeed.
So, the skeletons have been defeated. The rage demons inhabiting the corpses of the unfortunate dead have been banished back to the Fade.
Well,
Magic waves
let's go
goodbye.
home. Mission accomplished.
And you're in a freaking keep. Like, you're in the basement of this keep. There's a door on one side of the room.
Can we just take a minute here? I'm nearly out of juice.
Of course, old man.
Thanks.
Don't you have a way to restore yourself?
No, the only way to regain mana is to rest.
Speaking of, let's take a breather.
I need like an
Well, if you
actual
guys could-
rest.
Well, there are lyrium potions do exist. That is a thing that is carried over into the game, but you don't have any.
Of course.
Way to prepare.
You can't just go buy them at the store.
This isn't Final Fantasy, asshole.
Yeah, taking a rest seems good, but I think Niram at the very least will move to the door and kind of peek through, but mostly not. I don't want to open it. I just want to make sure that there's like not more skeletons marching down the hallway to kill us.
Okay.
This is antique mahogany. It's good stuff.
Away. Are you moving through the door or standing this side of the door?
This side of the door.
He knows what that kind of question means. Okay.
I need to regain some mana, but I can't remember how much I regain with a short rest.
Hang on. For each full hour of rest and/or meditation, you get back 1d6 plus mana or plus magic mana points.
I don't think we're doing a full hour of rest here. Oh well. Nobody gets
Start
shot.
smacking things with your staff.
I'm more concerned about you guys. Don't get shot anymore.
We will try.
Alrighty.
Dad.
So yeah, it's a dark hallway. Seems to be some debris lying around.
Probably have to find out what's further down the hall next week.
No, this is still the same part.
Yes, but it's approaching times where people need to go.
Sure.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think we may need to break it off here.
Tragedy.
Unfortunately.
That's okay.
Alright, so
We did have a bit of a late start.
a little bit late,
Yep.
yeah. Alright, well,
Alas.
I guess we will take a break for the week, and when we return, we are going to open a door.
The dangerous.
Exciting.
Until the next time, all the best.
Bye-bye.
Good.